Hey there, lovely souls. Welcome to the Magnetize official channel. I'm feeling a surge of powerful energy today, and it looks like we might have an in-depth reading ahead. Let's dive right in. I'm starting by shuffling the traditional tarot cards to uncover the messages that are waiting for us. Stay tuned. If you'd like to help me understand my energy more accurately and get more specific insights in this reading and future readings, just hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Your support makes it easier for me to connect with you and provide you with the guidance you're looking for. Let's get started. The first tarot card that came up today is quite intriguing. I also noticed the number 122, which might hold special significance for someone. It could hint at a key event where a particular connection or situation starts to fall into place. I saw the number 122 and found that it symbolizes positive changes in relationships and the idea that love removes the masks we cannot live without, yet within which we cannot live. It is a powerful message to begin our reading with. It sounds like someone in your life is hiding behind a mask, and I have a feeling this is possibly a romantic connection. Keep in mind, I will be channeling various people and situations, so use your intuition and only take what resonates with you. This person is moving forward with the energy of the Four of Cups reversed, indicating that they are ready to move on from regrets and seize an opportunity, specifically an opportunity to connect with you. It's almost as if they're feeling, if I don't express this now, I'll regret it. I'm picking up the name Tony, which might resonate with someone here. I also saw the color purple, which could be meaningful for your connection. It feels like someone is spotting a golden opportunity with you right now. Whether it's because they see both of you as available or there's just something special about this moment, they're feeling this is a once-in-a-lifetime chance. They're worried that if they don't act now, they might miss their chance to connect with you and deeply regret it. It's worth noting that this person's recent past shows a bit of apathy. You might have been questioning whether they were indifferent towards you. I sense that there's some history between you, even if it's just as acquaintances. While I'll keep an eye out for any messages about a deeper soul connection, let's explore what this person views as their opportunity and what they might be planning to do with it. All right, the Hermit reversed is showing up with a strong message. I don't want to be alone anymore. This feels like someone who's been wrestling with their thoughts about you, like they've been stuck in a mental loop. I even saw the color red, which might symbolize their intense focus on you. They keep cycling through these thoughts, but haven't taken any action. You might have been picking up on this energy, feeling a subtle pull to reach out to them. I saw a pearl necklace, which could symbolize the emotional connection you felt, making you want to reach out in the past. It's as if this person has been unintentionally drawing you back into their life, perhaps without even realizing it. However, it seems you've recently stopped responding to these energetic nudges. You might have let go of this connection or moved on with your life. I'm picking up that their old ways of trying to manifest you aren't working anymore. This person has realized that sending heavy thought energy isn't getting them the results they want, like getting you to text, call, or reach out. It seems they've been pushed to take actual action. This might mean they've recently reached out to catch up, set up a meeting, or something similar. If you haven't heard from them yet, this could be a sign that they might be about to make a move soon. Then, we have the Eight of Swords showing up. It's a bit of a puzzling energy. It feels like this person has felt stuck, as if their hands are tied. There might be another person, a belief, or a cultural difference, creating a metaphorical mountain between you two, something that feels like a major obstacle. They might have been using this as an excuse for not reaching out, convincing themselves that they can't connect with you because of this barrier. But now, there's a shift in their energy, like they're saying, I don't care about this obstacle. I need to reach out anyway. They're determined to act, even if it doesn't seem to make logical sense. I'm picking up that there might be people around them, friends, family, or even a past relationship, who have discouraged them from reaching out to you. They've felt very confined, almost like they're trapped in a life they created for themselves, where everything feels routine and stifling. This sense of entrapment might have led them to believe that reaching out to you was pointless. It's like they've been telling themselves, if I can't escape my own reality, why bother trying to connect? They may have kept their struggles hidden, not wanting to burden you with their issues. However, it seems they've recently made some headway in freeing themselves from these constraints and are now ready to move forward. The Three of Pentacles card suggests this person is working on something new, perhaps starting a new job, setting fresh goals, or exploring new directions. They seem to be tuning into their own inner truth and intuition more as they make these changes. With the Knight of Swords energy, they're ready to act swiftly and seize new opportunities. It feels like this person has been sending you energy for a long time, and while you used to respond, you've stopped lately. They've noticed this shift and are now gearing up to come towards you with urgency. However, before they make their move towards you, they need to start making changes in their own life. They won't necessarily have everything sorted out, but they will begin shifting their mindset, setting new goals, and exploring new possibilities. I also saw the number 1122, which could be significant for you. This person will begin aligning their life in the right direction before they suddenly reach out to you or make a swift move. When this person reaches out, prepare to be genuinely surprised by how decisive they are now. The Knight of Pentacles, with its patient yet unexpected energy, suggests a shift that's going to catch you off guard. For some of you, this could be someone you've already heard from, but their sudden clarity and action will still be startling. I'm picking up on the number 9, which might be significant for you, or perhaps the month of September. This person may have seemed stagnant or lost in thought about you for a long time, years in some cases. But now, they're moving swiftly and making significant changes with a new sense of determination. Although the pace of change might seem rapid, there's also a new consistency in their actions. This person's energy, guided by the Moon card, has been evolving over the past 18 months. They've gone through a deep awakening, or at least the early stages of it, leading them to a more profound understanding of their true self. Here's an interesting shift with the Four of Swords reversed. This card suggests that this person was previously in the Four of Swords upright energy, feeling overwhelmed and uncertain about their future. They might have been going through a significant transition, whether it was related to their career, life purpose, or finances. I'm hearing a sentiment like, I don't know what I'm doing with my life or who I am. They've been wrestling with deep questions about their direction and purpose. It seems they might have avoided reaching out to you because they were embarrassed about not having these answers or feeling unsettled. They valued you and your energy so much that they didn't want to connect from a place of confusion or lower vibrational energy. But now, with the Four of Swords reversed, it's like they're emerging from a challenging period and starting to find their footing again. This newfound stability is making them more open to reconnecting with you. With the Knight of Cups showing up, it's all about heartfelt expression and genuine offers. This card signals a fresh burst of affection and energy in your connection. Even if you've known this person for a while, they're coming forward with a renewed sense of openness and emotional depth. This transformation in them, thanks to their recent awakening and stabilization, means they're now ready to offer or advance the relationship in ways they couldn't before. As for their feelings towards you, they're very aware of their past silence. I'm hearing them say, "My silence feels deafening." They understand they haven't communicated with you directly, and there's a sense of guilt surrounding this. They might even come with an explanation for their distance and lack of communication. They've been navigating through restrictions or tough times, particularly related to work or finances. Their life and mindset have been in flux, requiring them to stabilize before they could approach you with renewed strength and clarity. Now, with the community card upright, there's a strong urge for this person to physically reconnect with you. If they reach out initially through text or a call, expect that soon they'll be wanting to meet up in person or find ways to be where you are, depending on the distance between you. They're really eager to be in your physical presence again. This drive is fueled by their newfound confidence. They might have been working on their self-image, perhaps hitting the gym, eating healthier, or making other positive changes. It feels like they've intentionally undergone a kind of glow-up because they see you as the angel of strength, radiant and confident. They feel they need to elevate themselves to meet your high standards and make a meaningful connection. It seems like you haven't needed to spell out any specific standards because the energy you're radiating naturally sets the bar higher. This means you're attracting a higher caliber of people, including this person who's feeling the pressure to step up their game. They're aware that you've raised your standards, and they've been working hard on improving themselves, whether that's physically, emotionally, or financially. Their goal is to meet you at your elevated level and come forward with some affection or a romantic gesture. Their desire to reconnect in person is closely tied to this transformation. I'm picking up some interesting cards. No, unlikely, and then success. It's like a journey. Initially, you might have thought there was no chance for things to move forward, or maybe there wasn't even a proper start between you two. Recently, you might have felt a shift to a place where the connection seemed unlikely, but once they make their move, it looks like it's going to quickly turn into success. They really want to connect, meet up, and get closer to your energy. I'm pulling a few love messages from this person to dive deeper into what they really want to express to you, even if they haven't said it yet. First up is storm warning, reversed. This suggests they've come to terms with something. Specifically, that their feelings for you are persistent and won't fade away. With patience upright, it's clear that even if they hoped time would make them forget or move on, it hasn't worked out that way. Time has only reinforced their feelings. Next, the root chakra card is upright, and I'm sensing a deep message. You are a fundamental part of me. It's like this person is gearing up to tell you, with a touch of drama, that you're always going to be a core part of their soul. They might not expect a positive response from you, but they need to share this with you to avoid living in regret. With appreciation upright over the throat chakra, this person is eager to share how much they admire you. I'm hearing, it's pure admiration and appreciation, with no strings attached. They might shower you with praise and let you know just how amazing they find you. The word adorable keeps coming up. They see you as someone so lovable and easy to adore. As for adjacent possibilities reversed, this person is essentially saying, I can see myself fully committing to you and this relationship. It's clear they've dated others, but none of those connections felt as genuine or promising as what they envision with you. At a deep level, they're beginning to see a meaningful future with you. They're telling themselves, I'm awakening and finding my balance. I'm now ready to make a romantic offer that I couldn't before. They believe that together, you could build a truly beautiful life. With the temple path upright and the thinking woman card appearing, this person deeply admires your intellect and how you think. They might even have a special appreciation for your love of reading or knowledge, perhaps envisioning you surrounded by books or in a library. Your unique way of thinking and your ability to think for yourself really stand out to them. As for the Tower card in the upright position, this person might share with you about a major upheaval they've experienced, a challenging event that reshaped their understanding of what truly matters and ultimately led them back to you. There might be some fire sign energy influencing them, adding to their passionate approach. They see themselves as the Page of Pentacles, someone making a sincere, though modest, offer. Even though they're bracing themselves for a potential rejection or a less-than-ideal response, they're determined to make their offer. It's almost like they've come to terms with the possibility of being seen as just a page offering a single pentacle, but they need to make this gesture to avoid living with regret. I'm picking up a strong sense of loyalty from this person. They genuinely feel a deep, unwavering commitment to you, both now and in a potential relationship. It's really fascinating to see these messages unfold. I hope something here resonates with you. As always, trust your intuition and take what feels right for you. I just saw the number 222, a powerful symbol of alignment. What I'm sensing is the importance of syncing with your personal energy right now. Whatever emotions or sensations you're experiencing are meaningful and part of a larger energetic shift. Many of you, especially those who are highly empathic, are deeply tuned into this collective energy. I'm going to clear the energies and shuffle the cards. This up is the King of Swords, which brings a strong masculine energy into the reading. Remember, we all carry a blend of divine masculine and feminine energies within us, and these can show up in various ways, whether through people, relationships, or even our own inner dynamics. With the King of Swords, there's a sense of seriousness and contemplation. If this is about a romantic connection, it could mean someone is deeply considering their feelings or a significant decision related to you. This could also apply to a boss or a friend who's been mulling over something important that involves you. It feels like this person is keeping a tight rein on their emotions. Perhaps they're generally not very open with their feelings, or they're specifically trying to hide their true emotions towards you. You might be seeing this person differently from how they actually feel or think about you. Whether it's a platonic relationship or a boss, they might come off as distant or not very warm. But in reality, it could be the opposite. If it's a romantic situation, this person might seem aloof or detached, but that's often because they struggle to manage their emotions around you. They might be extra cautious to keep their feelings under wraps and not reveal too much too soon. This person might have a plan to eventually share their true feelings with you, but they're holding back for now. They might feel it's not the right time to open up. The reason they feel it's too soon could be that they're still dealing with things in their personal life. It's almost like they feel they need to get their life in order before they can offer you what you deserve. In other words, they want to make sure they're ready to give you something meaningful before they approach you. We've got the Three of Swords reversed showing up here, and I'm sensing a recurring theme of mountains, something that popped up in a recent reading. I also picked up on the initials G, R, I, S, M, and N, which might be relevant for someone's name here. If these details resonate with you, great. If not, don't worry. There's still a message here for you. The Three of Swords, reversed, indicates that this person has recently faced some tough times and experienced significant heartbreak or loss. They've become quite acquainted with grief, whether from past relationships or other life challenges. Right now, they're deep in a healing process, working on forgiving themselves for past mistakes. They might be reflecting on their past actions with a lot of self-judgment, perhaps even blaming themselves for issues with close ones, whether family, friends, or romantic partners. They're on a journey of self-forgiveness and letting go of that self-criticism. Additionally, the Two of Swords upright suggests that they're struggling with a difficult decision, which is why they haven't been ready to share their feelings. I'm reminded of a quote that says, "Someone can lay their head and their heart at two completely different addresses." This seems to fit here, hinting that a physical or geographical distance between you might be contributing to their hesitation. It looks like there are some practical hurdles they need to address before they can fully open up about their feelings. They might be feeling stuck on how to bridge the gap, or worried that expressing deeper emotions could complicate things. If your connection has been more casual or surface level, they might be concerned that diving deeper could disrupt the current balance. I'm also picking up that this person has been through a lot of transitions, whether moving to different places, shifting relationships, or changing jobs. This sense of constant change, both physically and emotionally, might be adding to their current indecision. I'll explore this further to get a clearer picture of what's going on with their thoughts and feelings. It seems this person has gone through a lot of changes, whether with people, jobs, or relationships. Despite their usual pattern of moving on, there's something about you they just can't shake. Even if they've tried to distance themselves or cut off communication, they haven't been able to break the deeper connection you share. No matter how much time passes or who else they meet, you keep coming back to their thoughts. It's like they're finally starting to put the pieces together, similar to the connecting the dots we talked about before. They're realizing that what they have with you is truly special and unbreakable, which is rare for them given their usual ease with moving on. This connection is proving to be exceptionally significant in their life. Here we have the Knight of Cups, signaling a heartfelt, romantic gesture on the way. If you're thinking about a romantic connection, be ready for a warm and loving offer. I'm sensing that this person's spirit guides are really pushing them to follow their heart, even though they've been doing their best to avoid it. I also saw the number 1414, which could be significant. It's like their guides keep steering them back to you, no matter how much they try to deny their true feelings. There's a closed-off energy around their heart chakra, and they have a deep fear of rejection. They might be putting up a tough front, preemptively rejecting others to shield themselves from getting hurt, even if that rejection is more about their fears than reality. It seems like this person might be particularly sensitive because of their fear of being rejected. This fear can make them react strongly or take offense easily. But if you have a chance to talk or connect with them, it's likely to have a deep impact. You might notice them softening, maybe with a gentle smile or a more open expression. Your presence, divine feminine, has a unique way of breaking down their walls and opening their heart. Interestingly, this heart-opening effect isn't just for this person. You naturally inspire others with your own open-hearted nature. It's quite rare to meet someone with such a big, open heart, and this radiates a powerful, unconditional love. This energy touches everyone you meet, even those you don't interact with directly. They subconsciously feel your warmth, which helps them soften and open their own hearts. For those of you dealing with this specific masculine energy, it's evident that your presence has a powerful effect on them. They're feeling the impact of your open-heartedness and are seriously contemplating how to move things forward. It seems like they might be thinking about starting fresh with you, but they're unsure how to approach it in a way that you'd be receptive to. Even though you exude warmth and openness, this person might feel a bit intimidated. They pick up on your strong boundaries and selective nature, which you communicate more through your energy than your words. Your self-image as someone unique and valuable sends a clear signal that you're discerning about who you let into your life. This impression makes them both hesitant and determined to find a way to reconnect with you. You come across as incredibly warm and approachable, with a heart full of compassion. Yet, you keep your close circle tight, letting only a select few into your daily life. And speaking of numbers, let's dive into 1414. This number is a nudge from your guides to stay positive and keep your focus on your goals. For you, Divine Feminine, this message is twofold. No matter what's unfolding with this particular masculine or anyone else, whether they're physically present or just on your mind, it's vital to stay grounded and keep your sights set on your own vision and aspirations. It feels like you're in the midst of some significant shifts right now, aligning more closely with a vision you set in motion some time ago. Whether you started this journey intentionally or it unfolded more subconsciously, it's picking up real momentum. You might have already seen some early signs of these changes, and if you haven't, be ready for more evidence to appear in your life soon. Keeping this vision in focus will help you stay grounded and centered. As new people come into your life, try to stay relaxed and avoid forcing anything. Allow others to reveal themselves through their actions and words. Pay attention to how they show up in potential connections, friendships, or relationships. This will help you gauge how much effort they're willing to invest and whether they align with what you're looking for. I'm hearing attitude of surrender as a key theme for many divine feminines right now. It's all about embracing a graceful surrender, letting life bring what it will, and allowing go of what needs to move on. I recently shared on Instagram about the beauty of letting things flow naturally, always trusting that what's truly meant for you at a soul level will stick around, even if there's a temporary separation. If something is truly aligned with your soul, it will come back to you in due time. So, focus on staying true to your authentic self and observe what comes and goes in your life. You may have recently experienced shifts, people, situations, or even parts of yourself that you've had to release. This act of letting go is what makes you spiritually powerful. With your crown chakra glowing brightly, you're like someone floating effortlessly on water. Just as floating requires surrendering to the waves and letting the current guide you, so too does your journey require embracing the flow rather than resisting it. It feels like many divine feminines are deeply embracing the art of surrender right now, allowing themselves to go with the flow of life. The Four of Wands, which keeps showing up, is all about powerful reunions and coming together. This card not only symbolizes stability and willpower, but also hints at the possibility of a divine union, whether it's with a specific person or part of a larger, harmonious energy. If you've had dreams or visions about a romantic future, whether it's about a new relationship, marriage, or deepening an existing connection, these are strong signs from the universe. Even if you can't yet identify the person or the specifics, these glimpses suggest you're aligning with a beautiful divine love union and moving toward a deeply fulfilling and connected future. If this message resonates with you, and you've recently experienced some departures or disconnections in your life, it could be clearing the way for a new and beautiful love chapter. Whether it's the masculine energy we discussed earlier, someone else, or even a new person you haven't met yet, it feels like something wonderful is coming together for you. Let's explore this divine love timeline a bit more. We've pulled a few cards, including Justice Reversed. While Justice Upright usually represents recurring cycles, reversed, it often indicates the closing of chapters. It feels like a door might have recently closed. Perhaps you had to cut ties with someone or felt an opportunity slip away. Remember, when one door closes, another opens. Instead of dwelling on what's been shut, focus on the new opportunities that are emerging. This fresh opening could bring a heartfelt offer, symbolized by the Knight of Cups, signaling that something special and genuine is on its way into your life. The message keeps coming through loud and clear. Don't hang on to closed doors. Instead, shift your focus to the ones that are opening up for you. It's interesting how we keep seeing the Knight of Cups, representing a heartfelt, romantic offer. This isn't just a coincidence. Something genuine and meaningful is on its way to you as a karmic cycle concludes. A door closing, whether it's a pattern, a major life change, or someone leaving, was necessary for a greater purpose. Trust that whatever has happened recently, even if it felt sudden, is steering you towards something better. With the Eight of Swords reversed, you're clearly breaking free from old karmic cycles. Those closed doors were actually releasing you from lower vibrations that were holding you back more than you might have realized. Whether it was a friendship, job, or environment, it was subtly impacting you. Now, you're stepping into a higher vibrational reality. Right after these closures, expect rapid changes. Whether it's new emotions or physical manifestations, the Knight of Wands signals swift movement and exciting new opportunities heading your way. For now, let's explore the Rumi Oracle card I pulled, You Who Show the Way. Here's a gem from the guidebook. The logical mind may shy away from the profound, deep experiences, but destiny pulls lovers into these depths. While the mind seeks comfort, true lovers aim for something beyond it. This card has a special message just for you. You are a beacon of inspiration. You impact those around you, often without even realizing it. Your path and gift lie in living a life that nurtures the growth of consciousness. Just by being yourself, you shine a light that uplifts everyone you meet. Like the sun breaking through the darkness, your soul shines brightly and inspires simply by existing. I was just about to head to bed, but I felt an undeniable pull to do a reading tonight. There's a powerful wave of emotions coming through, especially tied to a romantic situation. The energy is intensely charged and deeply emotional. The first two cards that appeared are Secret Admirer and Time. My guides are showing me that someone you're connected to has much deeper feelings for you than they're showing. The Secret Admirer card says it perfectly. Someone is hiding the depth of their feelings for you. With the Time card, I'm sensing that what's hidden from your conscious mind right now is the surprising longevity of this connection. It might be a slow burn situation or a fast spark that turns into a slow burn. Maybe you two had an instant, powerful connection that felt like it ignited everything between you. But now, it might feel like things have cooled off, or you've been wondering if the spark is fading. It feels like someone here might have tried to let go of this person or situation, fearing that the connection was fading. Maybe they thought there wasn't much left to hold on to. They might even be questioning if they were imagining how deeply the other person felt, because deep down, they sensed those strong emotions. But the other person has done a great job of hiding those feelings, keeping everything on the surface. There's a lot of secrecy around this person when it comes to their feelings for you. I see them holding something really heavy in their heart because they haven't been expressing it. The Time card suggests that you might have put a lot of emotional or even physical effort into this connection at first, because you felt that initial spark. It seemed so intense, But from your perspective, it might have looked like it fizzled out. You might have wondered if your feelings were one-sided, or if you were just imagining the chemistry and attraction. But that's far from the truth. Your intuition was spot on. This person has a slow burn energy, and what they're keeping from you is that they're deeply invested in this connection for the long haul. You might be surprised to find that they're committed to keeping you and this connection in their life. Here we have the Wheel of Fortune in the upright position, which strongly indicates that this meeting was destined. I'm hearing, gravity itself couldn't have stopped me from being pulled toward you. No force of nature could have kept me away. And that's exactly how your connection with this person felt. Inevitable. On a soul level, it was unavoidable that you two would cross paths. I'm also picking up on the word messy. So there may have been some complications or chaotic circumstances around the time you met. It feels like you both were given a chance to spin the wheel of destiny together. The energy of taking a chance on each other is incredibly strong here. Almost like you both had the opportunity to shift onto a completely different timeline together. That pull toward this potential shared future was undeniable. However, I'm hearing that while one of you was ready, the other hesitated. It feels like you, the one connecting with this reading, were all in. You were so in touch with your soul that it was guiding you straight toward this person. By the way, I've been getting chills all over just tapping into your energy. Serious goosebumps. It seems like you were ready to risk it all for this person, whatever that means for you. You were prepared to go all in, but they seemed to hesitate or waver, leaving you confused because you were certain that the energy of attraction and desire was mutual. With surrender in reverse, it seems like you may have found this situation really frustrating. You might have been trying to control things, holding on tightly to this person or connection as it was unfolding. It feels like this might have been a relatively new situation, possibly with someone you haven't had much time to get to know deeply in the physical world yet. Of course, this won't apply to everyone, so take it as it resonates. I want to dig a little deeper. What's really going on here? There's so much hidden beneath the surface, so much secrecy. I feel like that's why my guides led me to do this reading, to help uncover what's been concealed. There's something powerful weighing on this person's heart, as shown by the heart chakra card in the upright position. I'm going to reshuffle some cards to get more clarity on what's on this person's heart. The appreciation card in reverse suggests that this person feels like they're losing you, like you're slipping away. You might have started to lose interest, deciding you didn't want to overthink things anymore. Maybe you chose to let go, to stop worrying, and just get back to being yourself. Perhaps even opening yourself up to new connections or embracing a more independent energy. I feel like for a while, this person had you so head over heels in love that it felt like you were losing your mind. The intensity of your feelings was almost ungrounding, making you act in ways that were completely out of character. You might have put your heart on the line or given more to this person than you would typically give to anyone, especially so early in a romantic connection. But it was like every part of you was being pulled toward them. There's something really powerful coming up about the voice. It seems like you both activate each other deeply through the sound of your voices. You find each other's voices hypnotizing and mesmerizing, and this feeling is mutual. It's definitely not one-sided. The reason you find each other's voices so captivating is that the voice carries the frequency of the soul. When you speak to someone, they're actually picking up on your soul's essence. You and this person share a very similar soul signature. You're at least from the same soul family, meaning you resonate at a similar core frequency. In some cases, this could be a twin flame, though I haven't seen that specific energy in this reading yet. I'll let you know if it comes through. However, I do sense that this person is starting to realize just how special and rare you are, something they may have taken for granted or not fully appreciated before. With appreciation in reverse, it's like they're suddenly seeing things more clearly. They might have been so caught up in their daily life or trying to distract themselves from their true feelings that they kept their deeper emotions blocked. But now, it seems like something in their life has caused them to pause, especially today, as you're listening to this reading. This might have pushed them into self-reflection, making them feel nostalgic about their connection with you. They could be looking back on your interactions, if you've had any, or even reflecting on their life as a whole. There's definitely a strong sense of nostalgia around them right now. Here's something important for you to know as you connect with this reading. There's an energetic bond between you and this person. A soul tie has been activated. Soul ties come in many forms, but in your case, it's a natural tie, born from sharing a similar or identical core soul frequency. According to the law of attraction, things with similar frequencies are naturally drawn to each other. So when you live in alignment with your true self, you create a stronger bond with those who share a similar frequency, placing you closer in this web of collective consciousness. It seems like recent choices you've made over the past 6 months to 2 years have led you to live more confidently in alignment with your authentic self. You've always been genuine, but lately you've reached a new level of authenticity. This shift might be due to significant events in your romantic, social, work, or spiritual life that have brought new truths to light. I'm hearing that you've had to confront some very painful truths recently, whether they're related to your relationships, friendships, family, or even your own spiritual journey. Your bravery and confidence in facing these truths, even when they were tough to confront, have helped you connect deeply with the energy of truth. This has empowered your throat chakra, which isn't just about speaking your truth, but also about being open to and accepting the truths we encounter. A strong throat chakra requires dedication to living in our own truth, even when it's difficult or messy. By embracing these challenging truths over the past few years, you've really strengthened your throat chakra. This has radiated a powerful authenticity from you, drawing in more of your soul family, those who resonate with your core frequency. Your encounter with this particular person is actually a result of that activated throat chakra and the authentic energy you've been projecting. They've been drawn to you because of the genuine energy you've been radiating. I'm curious to dive into what this person is truly thinking or feeling. I pulled the yin-yang card in reverse, which is my top card for twin flame energy in the deck. So, there's a strong possibility this could be a twin flame situation. With the card reversed, I felt a flutter of butterflies, which seemed to be their energy. I heard them say, "My soul is like your soul," indicating they are starting to consciously recognize this deep similarity between your souls, even if they might not be familiar with the term twin flame. It feels like when this person was preoccupied and distracted by their daily life, they might have been trying to escape from their true self, trying to distance themselves from their core identity. In doing so, they may have been denying their connection to you, but now, something in their life has caused them to hit pause, making them return to their roots, either literally or in their own thoughts and memories. This ties back to the strong soul connection we discussed earlier. It looks like you're exchanging energy with this person around the clock, even if you're not always aware of it. Since they've been feeling nostalgic recently, you might be picking up on that nostalgia yourself. Now, let's see what this person wants to say to you. The Knight of Swords has shown up, representing someone who is strong, assertive, and ready to make significant changes. This person is stepping up to take a more active and direct role in your connection, shifting from a more passive stance they've had up until now. With the Five of Swords in reverse, it feels like this person is about to deliver some straightforward communication that will clear up any confusion or mental conflict you've been feeling. You might have been unsure about how they truly feel about you, but expect them to come forward with clear and honest communication about their feelings. We also have the Queen of Wands in the upright position, which is how this person currently sees you. While this reading hasn't specifically mentioned divine feminine and divine masculine energies, many of you might resonate with being in that Queen of Wands energy, particularly if you identify as the divine feminine. It seems like you've grown and evolved a lot emotionally and mentally over the past few years. Much of this growth has come from having the courage to face difficult truths about yourself and your life, embracing your authentic self, and building confidence from within rather than seeking it from outside sources. The person you're connected to appears as the Knight of Swords, which might indicate they are embodying the divine masculine energy, though this may not apply to everyone. They see you in your Queen of Wands energy as someone who is fiercely independent and incredibly confident. The word that stands out most is magnetic. They find you mesmerizing and captivating. They might be feeling some regret, as your strong and magnetic energy seems to have called them out, or made them reflect deeply. I realize that might sound a bit unusual, but it's not about you directly calling out their behavior with your words. Instead, you've illuminated it with your energy. Some readers call this the gift of illumination, and it's a beautiful way to describe it. You have this natural ability to shine a light on the blockages, barriers, and fears within others just through your presence, without having to say a word or point anything out. Your energy has brought to light how this person may have treated your profound connection in a casual manner. Even if you didn't directly express your feelings, it might have left you feeling heartbroken. Your pure heart and vibrant energy triggered an immediate reaction in them. When someone hurts you or disrespects you, your pure, powerful energy sends a strong signal that creates a boomerang effect. This means that their actions against your divine energy actually reverberate back to them, causing them to feel the impact of their own behavior. That's what's happening here with this person. They acted in ways that left you feeling emotionally hurt or heartbroken because you were ready to fully invest in this connection, while they approached it with more hesitation or casualness. Even without saying anything, it has become clear to them that they've treated something incredibly special and rare as though it were just another ordinary opportunity. This realization is not only causing them regret, but also making them feel the same pain they inflicted on you. It's as if their actions that broke your heart are now breaking their own. If this is a twin flame connection, their attempt to push you away may have created an energetic pushback, affecting them deeply. Twin flames share a chakra center and mirror each other's energies. So when one tries to distance themselves, they end up pushing against their own heart, causing their own pain. Now, they're in a period of introspection and solitude. Something in their life has made them hit pause, leading them to reflect deeply. This reflection is causing them to think about the future and how they want to move forward, including how they approach this connection with you. Ironically, this person is now very aware of the love that's been there all along. While the love between you has always been mutual since you first connected, they might have been trying to distract themselves from it. Now, however, they're fully recognizing their feelings and are worried that it might be unrequited, or that they might be too late or have messed things up by approaching the connection too casually. With the Chariot card showing up, there's a fresh sense of determination coming from them. They want to reclaim control of the situation and be more direct and assertive about their feelings. It's like they're gearing up to take charge and make things right, showing a renewed commitment to moving forward positively. We drew the Power card, which perfectly captures the shift I'm sensing. This person has been quite passive, but is now eager to take control and steer things in a stronger direction with you. We pulled the Surrender card, which says, at times, we must surrender the old before something new can enter our lives. Let go, and all will work out. It feels like this person is being guided to take a pause, reflect, and let go of past versions of themselves before they can fully step into a new chapter with you. The Knight of Pentacles also appeared, symbolizing patience and perseverance. This suggests that despite their past behavior, this person is committed to making a steady and positive effort towards you and this connection, possibly in ways that might surprise you. As I was starting this reading, I heard a train in the distance. Trains often symbolize progress, and this one might hold special meaning for someone listening. It could be a sign of personal growth or goals coming to fruition. Perhaps it's tapping into the energy of someone who's been really focused on their own journey or ambitions. It might also reflect progress in a particular relationship, hinting at a desire to move things forward. During my meditation, I sensed a strong masculine energy eager to push things ahead. However, it feels like the divine feminine might not be fully aware of this urgency. The masculine seems concerned about time slipping away, feeling a bit overwhelmed. His spirit guides are gently reminding him that time is just a perception, not a strict deadline. To move forward, whether in life or in this connection, he doesn't need to force things, but rather embrace inner changes and shifts. Though these shifts are happening, fear or resistance might sometimes slow them down. We have the Door to Romance and Woman Holding a Coin. Cards showing up in reverse. The Door to Romance card often appears when I connect with divine masculine energy. Remember, these divine feminine and divine masculine energies represent universal dynamics. Everything carries a blend of these masculine and feminine essences. In a twin flame journey, you might notice these collective energy patterns affecting you and your twin. For others, these energies might play out internally or influence various aspects of your life, including situations, interactions, or relationships. When Woman Holding a Coin appears reversed, it often points to a karmic pattern or energy. It feels like the masculine is saying, I'm no longer interested in the things that used to distract me. Meanwhile, the Door to Romance card suggests that the masculine is feeling a strong urge to open up a new path with the divine feminine. Perhaps he wants to have a meaningful conversation or deepen the connection in a way the divine feminine has been anticipating. The divine feminine seems to be in a serene, almost zen-like state, letting the universe handle the details of this connection or your life overall. You're flowing with the universe and focusing on aligning with your higher self, rather than fixating on specific outcomes or physical connections. This sense of surrender puts you in a magnetic, powerful energy, highlighted by the Cornucopia card. Plus, the Goddess of the Moon card is upright, further amplifying this energy. The color blue might be significant for someone out there, and I'm also picking up on clouds or smoke that could be connected to someone as well. Divine Feminine, you're coming through strongly with two powerful cards centered on your crown chakra. The Goddess of the Moon shows you fully tapped into your power. It's like you're living with your eyes wide open, no longer fooled by deception or illusions, because your energy is so pure, akin to the energy of truth itself. In the past, you might have temporarily shut your eyes to certain truths or situations you weren't ready to face. But now, you're bravely staying connected to your intuition, your inner truth. This clarity and purity in your energy help you see the truth in others, situations, and environments, making you incredibly magnetic and powerful when it comes to manifesting your desires. For the Divine Masculine, it's intriguing that the cards I drew are all centered on the heart space. He's deeply immersed in his feelings and emotions right now. This isn't happening on a higher self level or as a detached experience. It's very much happening consciously. The masculine is actively thinking and feeling a lot about the Divine Feminine. The word worry keeps coming up, suggesting he might be feeling quite anxious. This sense of worry and urgency could sometimes be energetically passed on to you, Divine Feminine. Your spirit guides seem to be warning you against reacting impulsively out of misalignment, urgency, or fear. Even if it's not your usual state, you might pick up on some of this restless energy from the masculine. This could lead you to take action from a place of urgency or fear, worrying about how or when things will resolve. Your guides want to remind you that if you ever feel a push to act from fear, anxiety, or urgency, it's not coming from your higher self or soul alignment. You're usually good at staying aligned with those higher frequencies, but the masculine's restless, urgent energy, especially at night, might be making it challenging. You could wake up with some of this residual energy, which might feel confusing. Divine Feminine, you're predominantly in a state of peace, surrender, and alignment with your intuition. If you wake up feeling uneasy, restless, or worried about the masculine or this connection, it could be due to the energy he's sending you while you sleep. He might be awake, concerned about the connection, or pondering how to move things forward. This could lead to you experiencing some emotional discomfort or worry in the middle of the night that doesn't seem to have a clear source. We have the action and strategy cards reversed for the Divine Masculine. It feels like he's experiencing a sense of unfulfillment. He might be perceiving himself as an outsider in your life, as if you're building a beautiful life without him. This could be causing him to feel anxious and concerned that time is running out. He wants to open that door, but the reversed cards suggest he needs to let go of specific things that are holding him back from fully entering your life. Your alignment with truth acts as a protective shield. By following your intuition, focusing on yourself, and maintaining high vibrational states, you're ensuring that anything trying to enter your life from a place of lack, fear, or unfulfillment is temporarily kept at bay until it aligns with your energy. Alignment comes when connections are made through love and peace, not through fear. You might notice this playing out in your friendships and family relationships. Sometimes, when the throat chakra is reversed, your communication might feel off balance. Even if you're around certain people a lot, if you're maintaining high frequencies and staying true to yourself, while those around you are coming from a place of fear or worry, they might feel disconnected from you. They could even say things like, "I feel like we're not connecting lately," or "It seems like we're drifting apart." Remember, this isn't anyone's fault. It's just a mismatch of energies. Divine Feminine, you're being guided to keep your vibration high and maintain your energetic boundaries and standards. Don't lower yourself or disconnect from your truth and intuition just to reconnect with those who seem out of sync with your energy. Here's an intriguing message for a Divine Feminine. For a while, others might have been subconsciously drawing from your energy. In earlier stages of your life, you may have had friends, romantic partners, or colleagues who stayed connected with you even as you were raising your frequency and awakening spiritually. While you were evolving and expanding, they might have remained stuck in their old patterns and fears. Because you were vibrating at a higher frequency, they unknowingly benefited from being around your energy. Now, many of these people are being nudged towards their own awakening, They're encouraged to find their own fulfillment and raise their vibrations, inspired by your example. Some who aren't ready to face their fears or make changes might feel disconnected from you, and might even place blame on you. But really, it's just a mismatch of energies. You're consistently operating on a higher vibrational plane, and those who were once connected to your higher vibrations but haven't made similar shifts might now feel out of sync with you. This is actually the law of attraction in action, aligning you with energies that match your current vibrational state. Regarding the masculine, it feels like you two share a deeply familiar and strong energetic bond, almost like you have a significant history together. However, he can't force his way into your life through a sense of urgency. He needs to do his inner work and rise to your vibrational level. This connection is pushing both of you to elevate your frequencies through spiritual growth and activation. This bond feels incredibly intense, suggesting a deep soul history from past lives. Just by connecting with him, you're beginning to uncover more about your spiritual self, and this process is ongoing for both of you. If the masculine approaches you, driven by urgency and misalignment, you'll likely sense that something isn't right. Your guides are reminding you to stay tuned to your inner guidance, even if it doesn't always make perfect sense. Trust your instincts and stay aligned with your truth. With the adjacent possibilities card reversed and the man holding a heart upright, I'm sensing a secondary masculine energy here. This could be a transformed version of the masculine energy we've been discussing, or it might be someone new altogether. Before diving into that, I want to let you know that I'll be exploring the first masculine energy more deeply. I'll be looking into how his spirit guides are urging him to make changes, specifically letting go of 3 key things related to action, strategy, and the woman holding a coin, which often signifies karmic energy. I'll channel more on what this masculine needs to release, both energetically and possibly in his physical world, to come forward to you, divine feminine, in a clear and aligned way. I'll also be channeling messages for the divine feminine from your higher self and spirit guides as I sense their strong presence. They're holding you on a higher path, guiding you to stay aligned with your inner self, even when tempting energies try to pull you away from your truth. Now, regarding this secondary masculine energy, I'm picking up on something related to the colour red. Maybe red flowers, red leaves, or something connected to fall. It could be linked to a fall birthday or fire sign energy. There might also be something about a necklace, with adjacent possibilities reversed. This person seems to come into your life as you close doors to past low vibrational energies and choose to stay aligned with your highest timeline. They have a steady, reliable energy and seem very focused, either on their work or on you. This individual feels like a natural leader, perhaps in their career or within their family. You'll likely feel at ease around them, able to relax and express your divine feminine energy without feeling the need to put up a guard. When I say strong, I'm referring to the protective stance you've developed. Divine feminine, as you've been learning to balance your inner masculine and feminine energies, you've really had to lean into both aspects. The Magician and the Mirror card is showing up upright, which is a key indicator of twin flame energy. This person might even be your twin flame. The necklace symbolism appears here again, representing the internal balance between your masculine and feminine energies. You've been working on this balance, often through separation from a masculine energy or structure that used to provide that external support. It's like you've been using training wheels with a strong masculine presence around you that allowed you not to focus on healing your inner masculine. Things like confidence, boundaries, self-image, and your material world. With that masculine influence now withdrawn from your life, you've been pushed to develop your inner divine masculine. This process has especially involved building your confidence, particularly in how you express yourself. The throat chakra card suggests you've activated a newfound confidence in your voice, which could be related to your work or a new project where this confidence is playing a key role. This journey has been challenging, especially as you've been healing wounds from childhood or working through collective or family line issues. After all this healing and balancing, you're now at a place where you're ready to embrace your divine feminine more fully. It feels like you've mastered confidence and now long to return to a softer, more receptive state. You want to be admired, cherished, and showered with affection, something you truly deserve. Being in balance makes you incredibly magnetic to this kind of love and admiration. The secondary masculine energy coming through seems to offer you a gentle, supportive presence. He's here to create a safe space where you can relax without needing to maintain a tough exterior. For a while, you might have been juggling both inner energies, which could feel overwhelming at times. Your soul senses that this person is arriving to help support you and ease some of your burdens, allowing you to unwind more. This might seem like an unusual message, but with the angel of balance upright, it suggests that this support is on its way. The woman. Holding a heart reversed suggests that this person is safe to love and open your heart to. Being with them seems to bring a lot of balance into your life, helping you find emotional stability. However, the strategy card reversed indicates that connecting with this person requires you to fully surrender. Let go of the need to know outcomes or how things will unfold. Just trust that you're magnetically drawing them in. The cornucopia card, along with the magical 1111 synchronicity, highlights that this connection is coming to you. To wrap up this reading on YouTube, let's draw one final message from the Rumi Oracle card. The card is Layla, and here's a message from the guidebook. Set aside your clever plans, O lover. Be free from thought. Become wild. Dive into the heart of passion. Be fearless, like a moth drawn to the flame. Let go of the self and tear down the walls, then come and reside in the house of love. Embrace love fully and live among those who love. Cleanse your heart of all bitterness, wash it thoroughly, and fill it with the wine of love. Be a vessel for love. You must embody love to be worthy of the beloved. When attending the gathering of the joyful, be joyful yourself. Let your thoughts drift away and follow your heart's lead. Be the one who leads with love. When love's grace shines through, be a mirror that reflects it. When the beloved's hair falls loose, gently brush it. Be that brush. The guidebook shares this message with you. You're navigating a phase of uncertainty, a time spent in the great void or the nurturing womb of the Divine Mother. It's here, in this hidden space, that the seed of your potential can begin to sprout and take root. This growth doesn't happen in the light, where everything is visible and clear. It unfolds in the darkness, where only trust can guide you to success. Exciting news! We're thrilled to announce that channel membership is now available. By joining, you'll get exclusive perks, behind-the-scenes content, and special access to our community. It's a fantastic way to support the channel and get even more out of your experience with us. Click the Join button to explore the membership options and see what exciting benefits await you. We can't wait to welcome you to our growing family and share more amazing content together. If this video resonated with you and you crave more, interact with the content. Like, comment, and subscribe to my channel, Magnetize Official. Share these words with anyone who might find comfort and inspiration.